welcome to Mepham's first and B&B's first Fall Festival. For those of you who don't know, I'm Hannah Broxmeyer, and I'll be one of your hosts today.
I'm Ryan Marr. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you, Ryan?
I'm very good.
You excited for this event?
Yeah, I mean, it's Mepham's first ever Fall Festival here today, so it's a very special moment here for Mepham.
Yeah, and right now, as we could already see, there's such a big turnout, which I'm really happy about because it's going to be such a fun night.
Yes, it really is. You know, we have many events here. We have bouncy house fighting over there. We got a food truck over there. We got spike ball. There's a lot going on over here.
Yes, and we also get to hear Meppa Capella perform today. So later, you'll be out on the field being our field reporter, right?
Yes, I will. You know, I'm going to be going around interviewing people, seeing the events for myself, and we're going to figure out some fun ways to do that.
I know you will. So when Ryan goes to do the field reporting, I'll be sitting down with Matt Manno, who will be your other host for today.
Yes, well, I'm right here right now because Matt Manno is actually doing a cappella right now, so I'm filling in for him until I have to go out to the field.
So how was your day today, Ryan?
I mean, I had a math test that I did not finish, so, you know, that's great. How was yours?
It was good, and I'm happy we have off tomorrow because I think we could all use a day off.
Yes, I definitely do.
And it's also a day to celebrate our veterans. And we'll continue our Spirit Week on Friday to celebrate Veterans Day.
I definitely think that everyone should go out and figure out some way in the community to celebrate their veterans after they put their work in, and definitely did a great job out there.
Yes. Thank you so much, Mepham Capella. You guys sounded so great, right?
Yes, they definitely did. You know, they performed 2 great songs, actually, I think.
And they're such good singers, too, which helped give the music a better feel.
Definitely did. You know, it felt like an actual fall festival with the real singers going on over there and performing.
And that is one of our performances for the night. I think it might be the only, but there's plenty of other events that you guys will get to see tonight.
There definitely will be.
I can't wait because there's there's an obstacle course, there's some jousting. I'm not sure what else. There's another bouncy thing. There's food trucks. I know there's some fried Oreos, some Zeppelis. There's some spike ball. I think that's a lot of stuff going on today.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on today. I mean, I can't even name all of it. I don't even know if this is all of it. From what I heard, this is not all of it.
Oh.
There was, for a solid 10 minutes, there was a giant line going all the way to the entrance to the field, which is pretty incredible.
Yeah, and I know that they sold so many tickets here today, which I'm really happy about because it's a way for the Mepham community to come together again. And it's also a way that we get to show you guys what's going on.
Yes, I know it definitely is. I mean, people come out with their friends. It's a school-organized event. They can have fun, relax, chill, hang out with friends from school that they don't normally get to see. It's great. Great for everyone.
Yeah, and today one of our spirit days, so it was fall sweater weather. So it's great to see everyone wearing their flannels. I have my flannel jacket on, a bunch of flannels going on, some sweaters. It's great to see everyone come together for Spirit Week this week.
It definitely is.
So, what are you most excited for today?
You know, I might go over to the food truck soon with the cam. I might bring the team over there, get some stuff.
That sounds like fun, and it sounds delicious too. You have to let me know how that food tastes.
I definitely will. Definitely will. I'll stop right back out here after I get some food.
We'll stop here after. And we are back. So right now I'm here with Manno. So how was that performance?
I loved it. It felt really good to be back in a big performance. It's the last time since we had that impromptu vocal showcase last year with all of the music programs here at Mepham, and it felt really good to be back with Mepham Capella. All of our soloists, Catherine O'Shea, Abby Stein, y'all did great. So proud of you and the entire group, and it really just felt good to be back performing with Mepham Capella.
And it sounded amazing.
Thank you.
I can't wait for Mepham Capella's next performance at our next event.
Our next performance actually will be this week, or next week, excuse me. We'll be performing for the National Honor Society, which I'm pretty sure B&B will have coverage of, if I'm not mistaken. And we'll also be performing at a special district vocal showcase. Now, typically in the late November, the district vocal showcase it's where all of the select vocal ensembles here in Bellmore-Merrick, from Calhoun, Kennedy, Mepham, Grand, and Merrick Avenue Middle School, where all get together, we'd all perform a couple of songs, we'd all learn from each other, get to know each other, and it's just a great time. And normally we'd be performing in front of a large audience. Now this year, it's a little bit different because of course, the coronavirus. This year it'll be an in-school field trip. It'll be at Mepham through periods 3 to 7 if I'm not mistaken, next Wednesday. And all of the ensembles will come here to Mepham, and we will have a little workshop. We'll perform for each other. We'll learn from each other. It'll be the same thing over a couple of periods, and also we get to miss a couple of classes. So I mean, we'll have to make up the work, but fair trade-off if I say so myself.
That sounds like a great event. So what are you most excited for here today?
Well, for me, I want to get on some of those bounce houses. I want to try going that boot camp one, I think it's called. That one looks fun. I want to show off my speed a little bit. See if I can maybe sometime during the event maybe go out into the field and go up against Ryan.
Yeah, who knows? Anything's possible.
Anything's possible except for him beating me.
Yeah. I don't know.
Hey,
Ryan's pretty fast too.
Ryan's pretty fast fast, but I run track. I know that doesn't automatically make you fast, as my freshman self will say, but I do think I've improved greatly over the last couple of years, and I think I got the speed to beat him, and I also just have way too much self-confidence, so.
I guess we'll have to find out later if this race actually happens or not. Stay tuned.
We gotta see what Ryan thinks about this race sometime. Someone's gotta let him know that I have formally challenged him to a race in the boot camp. Someone needs to let Ryan know. Hannah, what are you most excited for?
I don't know. I'm excited to see everyone go on the obstacle course, do some jousting. I love to see everyone in their fall attire.
Yeah,
and just see everyone having so much fun at this event.
Speaking of the fall attire, where did mine go?
I don't know.
I took it off because I had my acapella. I had to go to acapella. I had a B&B sweatshirt. I had a maroon and black Mepham colors. I had a Mepham colored flannel that I may or may not have bought last night in preparation for today. Someone's got to help me find that either now or soon. Someone's got to let me know because I forgot where I put it or something, and there maybe somebody moved it. We're gonna have to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll figure that out later.
We will find it.
Definitely.
I'm here till late because the driver's at. I will find it. Yeah. For me, I also find that Hungry Hippo's bounce house over to our right of the table is very intriguing.
Yeah, that looks really interesting. I can't see completely what it is, but it looks like there's like a bouncy thing like going around that you have to jump over.
Is that what it is? I think I know what it is because I think my camp had it for its camp carnival. What I think it is, there's like 3 harnesses. There's 3 like four harnesses, kind of like the 4 hippos in the game, and they're like a bunch of like basketballs or dodgeball placed in a center pit, and you're harnessed up so there's like resistance to you, and you have to like charge at the balls in the center, and grab as many as you can, kind of like the actual board game Hungry Hippos.
Oh, that sounds really cool.
Oh yeah, my group in camp, they loved it. They had so much fun with it. I wanted to try it then. I still want to try it now. There's so many things that had I not been here, I would have been all around this place. Would have been at spike ball, would have been at cornhole. Definitely might have been taking a little bit away in that line though. In the food, so much. There's way too much of a line at that. Oh, what are they selling? The funnel cakes? Like
I think
Oreos?
there's some funnel cakes, fried Oreos, Zeppelis.
Classic street fair food. I love it.
Yeah.
Love it. I didn't get to go to any of the street fairs. Didn't go to Bellmore, didn't go to Merrick. I don't know. AP research probably kept me from doing it. I had too much work. Or maybe I just wanted to stay in and watch football. Either one. Send it down to, I think Ryan Marr got an interview, so let's send it to Ryan Marr.
Ryan Marr, and I'm with here
Janae.
So how do you like the Fall Festival so far?
I actually love it so far. It's so much fun. There's so many activities to do. So
There definitely is. Did you come here with any friends?
yes, I came here with a couple of my friends.
Where are they?
They're at the photo booth right now, actually.
Okay, we'll definitely have to stop over there soon. Definitely soon before the Fall Festival ends. We're actually right here in front of this fighting balloon thingy that I have no idea what it is, but we're in front of it because it looks cool, I guess. I'm not sure. I mean, it's a lot of fun from what I've been told. A lot of people have been on it. There's a line, of course. Friends have been gathered over here for a while now, just trying to get on it. Have you tried it yet?
Yes, I've actually tried the jousting right there, and I've tried the obstacle course over there. So.
Did you win?
Yes, I did win the obstacle course.
Good job. Now we're going to toss it back to the table.
When you see this signal, that means toss it back. Nice job. Thank you very much.
Let's find someone else.
We have a place.
Yeah, I mean,
You got a place? Okay. How did that look? Is that good?
Yeah, but you just lost.
I didn't know what to do. I didn't know it was going on for that long.
So basically, you just have to ask like 2 or 3 questions, and then you toss it back.
Okay. But he said keep on going.
No, I was like trying to tell you to wrap it up.
Oh, okay. We need like a teacher or something.
That's why we have Emily.
So I keep missing, and I'm not good. And my brother Jake Manno can attest, he beats me every single time. It's just a bad time playing cornhole. Then spike ball, because I have a spike ball net at home, so I can play anytime. And then these bounce houses, if I had to rank them from 3 to 1, jousting, hungry hippos, and then the boot camp. So, and we gotta try some of the food sometime later today, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Oh, definitely. Food looks good. Yeah, I'm psyched about the fried Oreos for sure.
Yeah, hopefully we'll get to try them later.
You're in the junior leadership class with Miss Geller, if I'm not mistaken. So
Yes.
they were the ones, the junior and senior leaders were actually the ones who set this whole thing up. Can you tell us a little bit about what went into the creating of this fall festival?
Well, I wasn't super involved in it. I know it was mainly the seniors, but I got to hear from Miss Geller. I got to hear like what some of the events here were gonna be, how she set everything up. I know there's a photo backdrop over there, and I know that she spent time ironing that and steaming that to get that all prepared for today. I know she was really excited about the spike ball and the cornhole.
Yeah, I know Miss Geller, she put on our A-Push Google Classroom, a Google form, asking us if we could provide a spike ball or cornhole net. And I was thinking she was going to do that for extra credit, but I'm pretty sure we have another, Ryan Marr's got something more to share with us. So Ryan Marr, take it away.
What's up, Mepham? I'm back, Ryan Marr, with a whole bunch of people now at this stand. I have no idea what it is. What is it?
Our club. We're doing a fundraiser for kids with pediatric cancer. Any donations will be helpful, and yeah.
That's great. I mean, that sounded great. I mean, how did you guys do anything at the fall festival so far?
What do we do? No, we didn't do anything. No, we haven't had
Nothing yet. I mean, it's only been going on for what, like 3 minutes now, 30 minutes, something like that.
Yeah.
Has anyone got any food?
Not yet, but make sure you come and donate to the pediatric cancer.
Definitely do so. Now we're gonna throw it back to the table. Nice job, everyone. We just go places.
Okay.
Next time.
BNB table, hoping to get maybe Miss Geller, maybe Miss Demetrio, who was with Napa Capella. It's a great day here at the Fall Festival. When we left you, we were talking about all the great activities they have, and I see, and you can see all around the Mepham grass area, I guess you could call it. We're basically on baseball and softball fields here outside of Mepham. We got the football team practicing in the back, preparing for their big showdown against the MacArthur Generals. It's number 3 versus number 2. And Hannah, I know you're not much of a big sports girl, but can you tell me about like what do you expect to see anything in that game? Are you excited for it? What do we got?
So I am really excited. Unfortunately, it is at Hofstra, so we don't get to be the ones to film that game. But I can't wait to see what Dylan Dunn has to do, because he's gotten a bunch of touchdowns and a bunch of running plays these past few games. So he will probably do good. And I can't wait to see what Nick Honerkamp does.
I was actually, Dylan Dunn, you bring up a great point. Dylan Dunn is one of those guys, like, when Mepham played MacArthur first, I'm pretty sure, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the final score was 49-21 Generals. Mepham could not stop MacArthur, and it was all because of the ground game. Mepham you talk about a football game, talk about winning the battle in the trenches. Mepham absolutely lost the battle in the trenches, and it wasn't even close that game. That is what Mepham's going to look to do to win that game, because when it comes to the skill player department, Mepham easily has the upper hand, especially with guys like Dylan Dunn, Mike Cuccinella, Nick Honorkamp. You talk about Nick Honorkamp, and Dylan Dunn is really the X factor because he wasn't really the guy getting the biggest share of running plays. It was guys like Ryan Thier, and Dom Novella was your starting running back. Now Novella's moved back to where he was last year as a tight end. Dylan Dunn has moved out of a receiver role. He's starting to play in the role of returning kicks more often than Cuccinella, and he's been getting some running plays, and they've drawn up some great plays for him. So he'll really be, if MacArthur can neutralize Dunn, it's game over. We'll have a repeat of what happened a month ago. But if Dunn can get going, we will have ourselves a great ball game, and I'll do everything in my power to get to that game, and I'll be ready to report it next week on the B&B Morning Announcements, which we just filmed in the studio.
Yes, we did just film it today because there is no school tomorrow, but you guys, you still have to wait till Friday. I know, now that you know about it, you want to see it now, but you'll still have to wait till Friday.
It's unfortunate. Every Friday is, of course, the B&B Morning Announcements Day. We have a very special morning announcements for you coming up on Friday. I don't want to spoil too much, but I don't want to spoil too much, and to do that, I'm pretty sure Ryan's got another interview for us. He's got someone. I'm trying to find him on the field. I think I see him over by where Mepham Capella was. Ryan, if you're ready, we're ready for you.
What's up, Mepham? I'm back, Ryan Marr, with the co-presidents of Student Leadership. How are you guys today?
Good, how are you? I'm doing good.
How did you guys come to making this happen?
So some of the students were upset that the other schools were having like homecoming dances and other events. So we thought we would do our own thing and have a fall festival and have a good event that all the Mepham students could enjoy.
I mean, that's definitely great. It's definitely unique, and it's great. Obviously, the outcome is amazing, so you guys did a great job. Did you guys do anything yet? Like any activities? I mean, you guys organized it.
Yeah. Yes, we actually played a couple games of spike ball, raced on the obstacle courses, and jousted each other. Undefeated in spike ball. Yeah.
That's great. Did you guys eat anything?
We're heading over to the Zeppelin right now.
That's definitely great. Let's throw it back to the table.
Thanks, guys.
Great job.
Thanks, guys. See you next summer.
And we are back. Thank you, Ryan. I can't wait to see what other interviews you have because that was such a great one.
Ryan's doing great today so far. He's a freshman, and he's freshman vice president of the class of 2025. Little known fact about me, I almost ran for class president my freshman year and this year, but I didn't want to steal the spotlight away from Lily Epez. She's our girl for the class of 23. Yes. Definitely the one getting the job done. She's definitely the one I trust getting the job done, getting prom and all the other senior events looking right. But we go back to the morning announcements. Hannah, I'm pretty sure we have a new segment this week.
Yes, we do have a new segment this week. It is called What Is This? So what is this? You're wondering, what is that? What is this is it's a new segment where we talk about stuff that students might not know exactly what it is. Like recently this past week we had a lockout, so you guys might not know what that meant, so we could talk about stuff like that and all different things that us as students should know that we might not know already.
I think that's a great segment. I think it'll be a great time to explain some more pressing topics in the school that we should be aware of, but it also could be a more comedic subject where we could just explain some slang terms that students use for the teachers that don't understand them.
Exactly. This segment is going to be beneficial for students and teachers as well as other faculty and staff.
And I think this is also going to be a great time where we get some of our underclassmen on the air. some of our underclassmen and just get and use that wide range of on-camera talent that we here at BMB have. Hannah, should I spoil who will be on the first What Is That episode?
I think you guys are going to have to wait to see, but here's a hint. They have done the weather before. I know that doesn't narrow it down too much because there have been so many people who have done the weather. Like we have I have done it my freshman year, and sophomore year we have cumulonimbus Charles, who you can see this week on the morning announcements. We have had Blizzard Bree, we've had Sid Earth,
and we've also had, I know he's graduated, but Avalanche AJ, who is been on the announcement sometimes. What is it? Is it Monsoon Michelle, if I'm not mistaken? Michelle Spiller, yeah.
It could have been. I know there was also Precipitation Petritus, who also graduated.
Yes.
And who we definitely cannot forget about, Ava Chef cooking up a storm.
Yes. I want to do the weather sometime. Sometime here. I want to do the weather. I don't know what in the world my weather name would be. I feel like I just go on as the weather person. I feel like I do a really good job. Like for instance, right now the sun is currently right in front of our faces, and it is burning the back of our eyes right now. We're just staring basically into the sun while we're staring into our camera. Very fun.
Yes, but more in the morning announcements. This week you can see Ava and Haley as your host. You are actually doing sports this week.
I'll be doing sports. Yes, ma'am. It'll be a great time, and I am looking to avenge my little Manno curse moment that Connor called me out on. I'm pretty sure Ryan's got something more for us. So let's send it to Ryan Marr once more.
What's up, Mepham? We're back here with Mrs. Geller. How are you today?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Good. So you organized this, right?
I did, along with the student government and the help of some of the leadership students.
How do you feel that it's now a thing and the outcome is fantastic?
Honestly, I am so ecstatic right now. I was nervous. As of yesterday, we only sold about 100 tickets, and now we are close to 300 people here, and it's so nice to see kids being kids finally.
That's great. I know it's been a long 2 years. Now that everyone's out and about, I mean, you must feel amazed. So when you did this, how did you guys come to the idea?
Honestly, it was a lot of just having brainstorming ideas and kids kind of throwing out everything and anything from having a corn maze, I don't know how they thought I was going to grow corn here, to, the bounce houses. And we just kept on thinking, okay, what could actually work in the time and space that we have? And then just making sure we could find the vendors. And then the students kind of just picked out where things would go.
Well, it definitely came about, and it's out, and it's great. I mean, there's so many kids here. Let's throw it back to the table so that they could talk about it a little bit more.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we are back. Thank you, Ryan. So, as we were talking about the morning announcements, you can see Haley and Ava, and you can see Manno do sports, and you get to see Riley Freed on this week's morning announcements. I'm taking a break, and she'll be interviewing Sam Nadler about Quiz Bowl. So, do you want to explain what Quiz Bowl is?
I actually don't really. I'm in a couple of classes with the creator of the club, Sam Nadler. Quiz Bowl, I'm pretty sure it's like a trivia team where you compete against other teams across Long Island. I'm pretty sure where the Quiz Bowl is, you're like answering questions. So I want to think of like Hannah, what's the most random trivia fact that you know?
I don't know. That's kind of on the spot. I have to think about that.
Yeah, well, we gotta come back to that.
What about yours?
That's a really good one. I got this. I can name any number. I'm a huge Patriots fan, as most of us are already well aware.
Not.
So I can randomly name. You give me a number, I'll tell you who it is on the team. Let's hope. Give me a number, I'll tell you who it is on the team. But before we do that, we will do that. But let's take a look at our clear favorite bounce house. It's the boot camp obstacle course.
Yes, and there's a long long line for that, as you see right now, and I
Shocking
can't wait.
absolutely nobody.
What?
Shocking absolutely nobody.
Yes, it looks like so much fun, and the line will probably go really fast because it's a race. There's 2 people going at the same time.
And Ryan Marr, I will say that challenge still stands. I still want to. If you are willing to take me up on that offer, we will go head to head in the boot camp, on camera, live on air. I am ready for it, Ryan. If you are, I'm ready. Someone please let Ryan know. And okay, so if you want to go back to the quiz bowl, Sam Knapp has been posting bright yellow posters all around the school. You can't miss them. I've seen them in like half of my classrooms. Sam's been very persistent, very hardworking in creating this club and getting it up and running. So if you want to join the quiz bowl, you go to her, or you use the information provided on the flyer.
Yes, absolutely. You guys should definitely check that out. And I know their meetings are on Fridays, so you guys should definitely go. And I think the advisor might be Miss Parla Greco, so you could also talk to her about it.
I think you're right. The advisor is Miss Parla Greco. Okay. So the Fall Festival going strong. I don't really have the time, but I feel we got to be about a half hour plus through the event. It's been a great event so far. The turnout is as big as expected, and it's great to see the Mepham community out in full force. You see the crowd. You see nature is finally healing after a long pandemic. After we're all forced to stay inside, it feels like we're getting back to a sense of normalcy, and it feels great.
Absolutely, and you guys might be able to hear the wind, but it's definitely not as cold as last time I hosted. Last time I hosted Trunk or Treat with B&B's Haley Hepper, who you can see on the morning announcements. You should definitely check out that event.
Definitely check out Trunk or Treat. I wish I could have been a part of Trunk or Treat. It would have been a great event to be a part of, great event to witness, and I absolutely would have been there had I not been up in Syracuse touring the campus, going to a football game. It was a great time. It was a great time, and I was able to watch some of your football game that you guys covered that Saturday when I had a free moment. You guys did an excellent job. From an outsider's perspective, we're always seeing what we're able to do, what goes into the production, but I don't think you and I get to see enough of the output. And watching that really shows how far us as a program at B&B has come. It was really good.
Absolutely. B&B has produced so much this year, like so many of our shows. Like, as we mentioned before, morning announcements, and another show is Midweek Update, which actually went up today. So you could see Sammy Rooney, Gisette Chavarria as your host, and Tyler Steinberg as your anchor. And you can look at the student ambassadors, where Lily Yepes talks about the responsibilities of the student ambassadors here at Mepham, and you get to take a look at how important Spirit is here at Mepham in the Spirit Week. So you should definitely check that out every single Wednesday.
Spirit Week's one of my favorite times here at Mepham High School. I like to consider it gets everyone a chance to really show their own style. It gives you it's one of my favorite times. This Spirit Week, the prompts were really good. Monday, I forgot what Monday was.
Since you don't remember, another way you can find that out is on Midweek Update, because we tell you all about what Spirit Week is. But Monday was Matching Monday, you can twin with your friends.
I didn't do that. I came in wearing a Patriots jersey. Someone goes, yo man, are you matching with anybody? My response, I hope so.
Anyway, we'll get back to that when we get back. For now, let's throw it back over to Ryan Marr.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr here with Noah, and we're going to actually race in this thing. How are you today, Noah?
I'm good.
Are you ready to lose?
I guess so.
So, are we just running?
Who's the instructor?
He's over there.
He gives you okay. You guys line up.
Okay.
You go on this side. No, with the mic. Hold the mic.
Hold the mic during when I run?
Come on this side.
What side? Run with the mic.
Yes.
Okay. Here we go.
Talk your way through it.
Okay.
Ryan, I couldn't really see from the ending, but I'm pretty sure. I think did Ryan lose that? I think he did.
I'm not completely sure.
Coming up to the tunnel or going up the stairs. Pretty sure Ryan ended up losing that race. Ryan was far behind. I'm pretty sure he lost. He might have had a late push, but I don't think it was enough. And Ryan, I'm just gonna say it one more time. If you want to go up against me at the end of the event, I am ready, and I will. And after that performance, I think we're both confident I'll win.
I don't know. That was just Ryan's warm-up, but if he does versus you, he'll already be warmed up, so he'll have an advantage over you.
He's also a lot smaller, so that those first couple of tunnels will have the upper hand. But you want to know what I do?
What?
I just go over him. I'm big. I'm big, and I can jump. I'll just go over.
That's one way around it.
You're lucky you don't have that problem. You could probably beat Ryan with these too.
I don't know. Guess we'll have to see.
Seniority, we always beat the freshmen. Just like Battle of the Class is coming up soon, right? Battle of the Classes is just around the corner. Penny Wars is starting next week.
Yeah, Penny Wars starts next week, but we still have plenty of time for Battle of the Classes. It'll be in May. I'm not sure the exact date, but more information will come on that as it gets closer to the event.
Battle of the Classes last year was like in like late November. The Battle of the Classes is May this year?
Yeah, it's
Really?
late this year. Last year we were not lucky enough to get to have it because of COVID, but the year before that we had it, and that was our first Battle of the Classes, and I loved it so much, and I'm so excited to have it this year, even if it is in May.
I remember Mr. Patton saying that our freshman class, the class of 23, was the best freshman class they've seen in the last 5 years. You remember Patton saying that?
I do, so I guess you guys will have to see how we do in May.
I really hope I can host Battle of the Classes again. I will say I will definitely be competing in some of the events. The giant volleyball, the juniors will win that. I'm just saying, we will win that. We have guys like Sean McQuillan, we have guys like Lily Yepes. All of our the talent for volleyball is through the roof. We also have Sean Seligman, who I see playing spike ball. Do you think the skills for volleyball translate into spike ball?
Probably, because there is some spiking in volleyball as well.
I am terrible at spike ball. Like, I like to think I'm good, but it all depends on who I'm playing with. If the person I'm playing with can adjust to me and I don't have to adjust to them, then we're gonna be set. We're gonna be golden. It's gonna be a great team. Hannah, you and I would make a great team. You do a great job at adjusting to the conditions around you. We see you do it every time during a midweek update shoot. You do such a great job with producing the show and all the stuff that comes your way. That's what I'm looking for when I go for a spike ball team. Like, that's what I'm looking for. Those are the people that will mesh well with me. You think you'd be good at spike ball, Hannah?
I don't know. To be honest, I think I've only played once, and it was a long time ago. But getting back to Fall Festival, if you look ahead, there is such a long line for food right now, as well as all the other events. But I can't blame them. The food looks so good.
I want to get some myself. I'm not really sure what I want, and I also haven't eaten since 7th period.
Oh.
And I'm not going to be going home till 8 o'clock. So I got to find a way to get some food somehow.
Definitely, and that food does look really good, so maybe later I'll be able to get some.
Hopefully they keep those food trucks open for a little bit after the event so we can get some ourselves.
I really hope so.
So
now let's throw it back over to Ryan Marr with another interview.
I'm Ryan Marr, back again after being exhausted after running a race against Noah. I lost, sadly. But here we're back at a different game, a beanbag game here with
Camlin
and Victoria.
And hopefully I win this one. Hopefully. You guys want to throw first?
Yeah.
Okay then. That was sad. You got it on the board. And I got it in the hole. Am I winning? I have no idea even the point score. Am I winning?
Yeah, we're winning.
time, my last shot. And I missed. We're going to throw it back to the table. I think I lost again.
And we are back. Thank you, Ryan, for another amazing interview.
Do we? Ryan? I'm pretty sure, was that Ryan playing Hungry Hungry Hippo? Was that what he was doing? The sun has been it's been so blinding. I can't really pick out where Ryan is during some of his interviews, but I'm pretty sure he's playing Hungry Hungry Hippos. Another formal challenge has been issued, Ryan. You've been put on notice. Hannah, you think you'd be good at the Hungry Hungry Hippos?
I don't know. I think I could be pretty good.
You gotta be fast and you gotta be strong too. You gotta be running. You're running with resistance.
Yeah.
That harness is trying to pull you back, and it starts pulling hard. Basically, as soon as picture the balls are right here, it's pulling you back right here, or kind of like right here. Just scale it in your mind.
Yeah. I think there's a chance I could be pretty good at it, but I really hope we get to try the obstacle course because I feel like I could be good at that.
Towards the end of the broadcast, we need to do a one-on-one. If Ryan won't accept my challenge, then another one has been issued out to you. I'm just going in on the. What is that? My third challenge that I've issued to somebody here. Honestly, if you're watching the broadcast now and you're at the Fall Festival and you want to challenge me to any one of those bounce houses, not spike ball, not cornhole, I'm bad at those. But if you want to challenge me to any one of those, I will take you up. I will take you up on it if they permit me to leave the table.
I guess you guys will have to wait and see.
It'll be great for me because I'm gonna end up winning, obviously, right? Obviously.
I don't think so.
Hey, I gotta have some confidence, okay?
You do have to have some confidence. Guess we'll have to see.
If I go in thinking I'm gonna lose, then I'm definitely gonna lose. It's something I live by and something I tell others when they're feeling down. If you're going into something thinking, oh, I'm gonna do so bad, picture you have a big test and say, Hannah, what's your toughest subject?
History.
Agreed. So you have a big history test. If you go in thinking, oh my God, I'm gonna fail this, you'd probably be a lot more likely to fail than if you're going in thinking, I'm getting 100 on this test. It's gonna be so easy. I studied so hard. I'm gonna do great. Your mentality matters, people. Your mentality matters.
Absolutely. But I still think I could beat you in that obstacle course.
Okay, Hannah. Now that's a challenge. That's a challenge. On air, off air, I will be racing you in the obstacle course. I will absolutely be taking you on. It's not even a question anymore.
Guess we'll have to see. We'll see what happens later in the broadcast to see if that actually happens or not, and when I beat Manno.
Okay, I see the confidence is rubbing off on you. My confidence is rubbing off. I'm so proud, Hannah. You're learning. You're learning. But I feel like that flannel might get in your way.
I think I can still do it with it.
I think I gotta level the playing field. I gotta get mine. I still need to find that. I'm starting to get genuinely concerned. Did somebody steal my flannel? I have a B&B sweatshirt that is also with it. Where did it go? I'm starting to get genuinely concerned.
Well, you speaking of B&B, you are also on Sports Talk. Do you want to explain more about that?
Yes, I'll explain more about Sports Talk. So Tom Mora, Lily Yepes, and yours truly, taking you behind the worlds of Mepham sports. Tom and Lily have the stories, and of course, I've got the Manno Minute, the fastest minute in sports, where it's a segment derived from the fact that, as you guys can see, I talk way too much, I talk way too quickly, so they give me a minute to cram it all in. The first Manno Minute of the year, first Sports Talk of the year was posted 2 or 3 weeks ago, and on my Manno Minute, I went inside the second half collapse of the New York Mets and how my first ever Manno Minute was the Mets are going to be good. Here's why. My first Manno Minute of the second year was the Mets did not end up being good, and here's why. The Mets love making me look better. The Mets just love making me look like I know absolutely nothing about sports.
Well, I guess that's just the Manno curse.
It is, and that's another one of my personal favorite Manno minutes that I've done. I think I might, at the end of the year, might have to do a little recap. Every prediction I made on air that's gone wrong, I've counted 2 so far already. It's November.
Guess we'll have to see how many more Manno curses there will be this year.
It's gonna be. I'm really hoping to keep it under 5. I just want to get one right, to be honest. I just want to get a big one right. Like, I went on the morning announcements. I'll spoil it a little bit for you. I did go on the morning announcements and make my college basketball Final Four predictions. I'm just hoping to get one wrong. Look, I predicted Gonzaga, Kansas, Duke, and Syracuse. Syracuse is really for the home team, and I also think they're a really good sleeper team as like a 5-6 seed. And then the 3 of the 1 seeds.
So you're excited for the March Madness bracket?
Always have been, always will be. March is my favorite month of the year, and not just because it's my birthday.
I love doing the March Madness bracket every year too with my brother.
It's always a great time, and I think we might do a BMB March Madness challenge. We might open it up to the general public, might open it up to some people here, to some of our audience. See if you can compete against the experts here at BMB. See if you can beat Tom, Lily, myself, Hannah, Sean McQuillan, Tyler Steinberg, and Ryan, and see if we can try and find Ryan Marr in the field, because I think he's got something more for us. Ryan, we're ready for you when you're ready for us. Ryan, and unfortunately, Ryan is not ready for us, but we are anxiously waiting for his next interview. I think Ryan's just about ready. Ryan's now ready for us. Ryan, take it away.
It's that waking up and knowing out the window with the view, doing whatever I choose.
Y'all, this is scary. Hello, guys. I'm Ryan Marr, back again, and we're on this fighty thingy, which B&B's very own Giselle Cheveria. So let's see who wins here. Hopefully, I go 2 for 3. Here we go. We're having some technical difficulties over here. Okay, back to you guys at the table. What was that?
And we are back. Thank you again, Ryan.
I see a couple of tables scattered about. I'm not really sure. I see one with a PTA banner, and then one over there, one by the spike ball cameras. Or one by the spike ball nets. I'm not really sure what those are intended for. Hannah, do you have any idea?
I actually have no idea. There is a sign on the table, which you guys should definitely go check it out. I just can't see it from here right now.
Our vantage point isn't exactly the best, and also not my. And same thing goes for my eyesight. This is why I wear glasses. My prescription is extremely strong. Like, I think it's like -4. That's very strong for the record. I have a really, really bad prescription. Like, if I take my glasses off, I could not. Like, I have the keys on a standard QWERTY keyboard memorized, but I could not make those out from where I'm sitting right here. And the keyboard is arm's length away from me. That's how bad my eyesight is without my glasses.
Hopefully we'll get to see what that table is a little later, so we get to know as well as all of you who are wondering.
Sun's starting to set. It's finally getting out of our eyes. It's a great time here at the Fall Festival, and we are anxious and waiting to see if we can get our turn on some of the inflatables here. Because Hannah, that challenge stands. Hannah, that challenge stands.
Yes, and I love every time I look over, I see more and more people on the food line waiting for all the bouncy have some like inflatables, all the spike ball, the cornhole.
That line.
Wonderful to see a little tournament later.
Yeah, that line has not gotten, for the food, that line has not gotten any shorter since the time we got here, and it's just making me more and more hungry. My brother and I have a DoorDash order queued up, but I might just scrap it and go straight there. Like, seriously, I'm getting hungry, Hannah. I'm getting hungry.
Yeah.
So that food looks so good. I'm getting jealous I'm starting to get jealous of all the people who are on that line, because I'm not jealous of the fact that they have to wait so long, but jealous of the fact that they get to eat the food.
Yes.
I think one of the things that we've really overlooked is the photo opportunities that you can get here at the Fall Festival. Always you get the pictures, maybe the action shots of you in the obstacle course, or maybe or you can just or you can strike a pose by the props that Miss Geller spent so long setting up, and she did such a great job.
Yes, absolutely. It's right behind the bleachers for anyone who wants to know. There's some pumpkins over there.
It's right by our table. Come say hi.
Yes. And there's a nice backdrop there where it's like a nice fall backdrop with some like pumpkins and all this stuff to help you get in the fall spirit.
Here's a question. Are those pumpkins real or fake?
I don't know. They look pretty real to me. I think they are real.
Trick question. The orange ones are, the white ones I'm pretty sure are fake.
Really?
Yeah. I was over there with Mepham Capella. We took a picture after we performed, and I will say we had a little fun little mishap. I'm not sure if we were live or when it happened, but I was told we were going to perform twice, and after the second time running through our songs, I run over here ready to get on the air, so excited, and then I just hear on the speaker, Manno, and I'm like, what do y'all need me for? And I recognized that it was coming from a cappella immediately because they had the mic, and I'm like, I pretty much sprinted across the field to get to there, and I'm like, and they're like, we're running in again, and I'm like, we are? and then they made sure I didn't run off again, so we could take a picture over there. The picture came out great. Pretty sure you can already check it out on Mepham's Instagram. Everyone's having a good time. Just looking.
Yes.
So, I think this event has been a big success. When we talked to Miss Geller before, she said she wants it to become a long-standing tradition. Everybody who was involved in this wants this to become a tradition, and I think they absolutely can.
Me too. Both events that Miss Geller organized this year have been such big successes. First, we had the trunk or treat, and now this. Miss Geller is doing such a good job staying with the Mepham community and creating all these events for the first time, which will definitely will become traditions here at Mepham.
This, of course, is thanks to the junior and the senior leaders in the leadership class, and of course, we're doing such a great job to keep the Mepham community engaged with these great events, and I hope this becomes a long-standing tradition. I really hope we can expand the Fall Festival, maybe get a little more space, use the football field, and also maybe get some more events. We talked to Miss Geller. I talked to her during our class when we just had some downtime in class, and she was talking to the class about the Fall Festival, and she said she tried to get bubble soccer to the Fall Festival.
Oh yeah, I heard about that, but she was not able to get that this year. But everything that Miss Geller has done for this is incredible. She has worked so hard to put this event together, and all of her hard work has absolutely paid off.
Yeah, Fall Festival is such a huge hit thus far. The bubble soccer, a little bit of a bummer that we couldn't have gotten, but I'm not going to get too mad, because had we gotten that, I would have been flipped straight upside down.
Yeah.
It happened before. I know it'll happen again, because that's my luck. Am I right?
Yeah, and if we did get that, we might not have gotten all three of these inflatables. So I guess I like these better personally.
I agree. You got to think of the positives and the negatives. You just got to weigh them, and I think the positives here, it's just barely, just one little minor. Couldn't get the bubble soccer. Oh well, we got these amazing inflatables. Ms. Keller did such a great job organizing an event that absolutely must be a tradition here at Mepham. It has to be. It's such a great, big success.
I completely agree. And I know that we have raised so much money for, I think it was student government and the leadership program. So now let's throw it over to Ryan Marr for another interview.
Now, some of them, were you going or no? You have to be in blue. Can you guys be in purple or yellow?
Probably in purple. Purple or yellow?
Yep.
Because we can't see anything in red.
We definitely want purple because we can hit from the tower, so Brian can get on purple.
Yeah. You'll be yellow.
Wait, so I go in purple?
Yeah.
Why purple?
Because they're also going to try and get you from the tower.
Oh, okay. I have to be purple.
All right, Bree, come over here.
Wait, so am I blue?
Yeah, you guys could be any of the other ones.
So blue, purple, and then are you okay to be orange?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, awesome.
How many spots are there?
Four. And I can still speak into it and they can hear me, right?
Yeah. Do we have anyone else? Nano, you want to play against him?
Let's go, Manno. All right, we're just going to recycle everyone out. How are we working this? Just going? How do we win this?
Are you guys getting in?
I guess so.
How? Why all of us?
So one of you guys is going to have to go in, only one.
No. Let them both do it. Why? Oh, why?
So just one regular kid?
No, take the two of them because you already told them, and then just take one of them.
Okay. Manno, congratulations.
Yeah,
You're in.
Manno will do it.
Okay.
Do you still want me to stay on?
Mr. Russell, no, we have people. Mr. Russell, we're gonna soon. Not yet. I'll tell you. That did not happen. No, you have to get. No, I have to introduce you while you get in.
Wait, oh.
What? I have to introduce them when they get in.
I can't see you.
What? Tower Cam's got it. That's what Mr. Russell said. Ask Mr. Russell. Am I just asking them for their names and see like?
Yeah.
Okay. We're good. What's up, everyone? I'm Ryan Marr from Mepham. Obviously, we're here at Mepham's Fall Festival. We're playing this game. I think it's Hungry Hangry Hippos. I have no idea which camera I'm looking at, but I'm here with 4 people as these balls are rolling over. I'm here with BMB's very own Jake Manno, as you can see him on the camera right now, and we're gonna get started. Okay, here we go. Everyone, get ready, set, go! What is this? I don't know what I'm doing. I bet I'm winning though. Yo, what just happened? I have no idea. What is happening? I have no idea. Okay. Back to you guys at the table. Okay, we're gonna keep on going quickly. Okay, let's go. Go!
And we are back. Another great interview from Ryan Marr.
Interview. He's playing Hungry Hippos half the time. And honestly, Ryan, I've got another challenge for you because I am based on that showing, I understand you're holding a microphone. It's hard. Based on that showing, me versus you, Hungry Hippos, one-on-one, mano y mano. Please don't make that joke about my last name. I would destroy Ryan.
Yes, and now we get to look at our football players who are preparing for this Saturday's game at 8 p.m. at Hofstra. You guys can buy tickets for $10 to go.
It's gonna be. Do you think, Hannah? Do you know if you can buy tickets to that game at the door?
I'm actually not sure.
I hope so because I want to go to that game and have absolutely no clue. I really no clue where to buy tickets, but of course we will have that information as it breaks, as it comes live.
Yes, and also you could probably just talk to some of your friends or varsity football players that you know of to get those tickets. And now let's look at all those inflatables again. They look so cool and they look so fun.
Are we still? This feels like the 10th time that we've said it, but we're jealous of all the people that get to go in there. It looks so much fun.
It does look like a lot of fun.
It looks like. But the challenge is still extended, Ryan. Finally, the sun is starting to set. It looks beautiful. It's a beautiful day, not too cold, and they will say it feels a little bit refreshing to get the sun out of our eyes.
It definitely is very refreshing now that the sun is behind the trees, so we are not blinded anymore.
It feels great. More blind than I practically already am. Not actually, but like we have been over this, right, Hannah?
Yes.
It feels like this needs to become a tradition. I've said it once before. I'll say it again. This is such a well put together event. The student government and the leaders put so much time and effort. It was Hannah. Do you know how much of class time actually went into preparing for the fall festival?
I'm not completely sure, but I know during lunch periods for this week and last week, students were selling tickets for fall festivals. They were $15, and now they were a little more at the door. But I know that during my leadership class, sometimes students would go down to be able to sell and that is one reason we have such a big turnout here today.
Yeah, it took me so long to track them down, try and find someone to get a ticket. It was a little bit hard. I don't even know if I was able to track one of them down. I actually bought them straight from Miss Geller during my A-push class. But we got the tickets. We were pretty sure the 105th, and my brother and I were the 105th and 6th tickets sold. So we got to them pretty early. The turnout is amazing. They sold over 200 tickets, and it looks to be over 200 people here.
Yes, I know it's definitely over 200, and so much work has been spent doing this, but the turnout is amazing. There's such long lines, and still that food line has not shrunk at all since everyone wants to get some carnival food.
And I'm still jealous and getting more and more hungry by the minute, Hannah. I just might have to abandon the team. I wouldn't do that to you, Hannah. I wouldn't leave you by your own.
Well, there is some fried Oreos over there. Speaking of some cookies, you guys should definitely check out our first episode of Talking Cookies, where Ruby Mattis sat down with Caitlin Smith to talk about Fall Festival and some other leadership events, as well as one of our own BNB people.
Talking Cookies, I remember being on some of the early Talking Cookies filming when Adam Barbera was still our host, and when we called clear, when we were done with the filming, you do not see the swarm of people that went to get the cookies. Oh my God.
Yes, and something new that Ruby has decided to do this year, you know how we normally have like some Oreos or some other cookies like that?
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. I never was able to get one because whenever we did this, I was a freshman, and it was always like, get in the back, freshman. You can't really let the upperclassmen take it. They always end up being maybe one Oreo if I was lucky in the back.
But this year, Ruby has decided to make the cookies herself.
I think that's such a great addition to the show.
And so for the first episode, she made something called a kitchen sink cookie. For those of you who might not know, you should watch the show. But I was lucky enough to get to try it, and they were delicious. I can't wait to see what happens next. But another episode will be coming out soon, where Ruby will sit down with another BMB person to promote more of our shows.
I will say I love what Ruby did with adding Ruby did a great job adding her own cookies to the show, but I loved when they had these exotic, like weird Oreos that you brought onto the show, and I will say I think that should be coming back. I think we should marry the two ideas together, have Ruby make some of her own, and also bring in some weird Oreos. Maybe Ruby can even include those Oreos, these weird Oreos, say a maple syrup Oreo exists. Does that exist? Not really.
I don't know.
Not really sure, but if it does exist, maybe that can be the random cookie of the day, and Ruby incorporates these maple syrup Oreos that may or may not be real into her recipe of whatever cookie that she bakes. Just a little food for thought, no pun intended.
And I know that the guest on the next episode is also making their own cookies. I'm not going to spoil who it is. Just know they are promoting Midweek Update. So stay tuned. It is not me. I'm not the guest. It is one of our on-camera talents. You'll just have to wait and see who it is.
I'm gonna take one guess, and you're gonna tell me if I'm right or wrong. All right?
Okay.
All right. So we got four girls on Midweek Update.
I didn't say it was. It could be sports.
Oh, it could be.
It could be one of our segments. But I'll tell you one person. It is not Morgan Hafke, because she was on the first episode of Talking Cookies, which you can check out.
So it was not Morgan. So it's not Morgan. It is. So it could be Tyler. It could be Connor. It could be Gisette, Sammy, Maya, or Bree.
Yep.
I think that my bet is Sammy Rooney.
It's a good guess, but I will not be telling you if you are right or wrong. You will just have to wait, just like everyone else.
But you promised that you'd tell me if I was. You promised that you'd tell me if I was.
I said I might. So
fair enough.
We'll see.
Fair enough.
Who knows? You might find out later.
Sammy's on the tower cam. Maybe I can just go. Maybe I can just go walk up to the tower, and ask Sammy herself.
Who knows? It could be her. It could not be her. We'll just have to wait and see.
I'm waiting anxiously to see if I was right, but at this point, we know full well that the Manno Chris is just going to strike this prediction down, as per usual.
Yes, you will. I can't wait for everyone to see what kind of cookies this person makes, because I know who the host is, who our guest will be for it, but I have no idea what kind of cookies they will be making. But I know you'll be able to see what they make and their whole process while doing it.
I'm pretty sure it's got to be. No, wait. I'm changing my guess.
Okay, what's your guess?
I don't think Sammy's much of a baker, from what I understand. I also don't think Bree is. Same with Gisette. Tyler and Connor, I'd be shocked if they were the guest.
So are you saying you're changing your guess to Maya?
I am changing my guess to Maya Stone.
Okay.
I am changing my guess to Maya Stone. Now I have to go interrogate Maya, see if she's the guest on Talking Cookies. I'll be shocked if I'm right, because I never am. But we're gonna.
Who knows? It could not be. It could be the Manno curse making you think that. Not sure yet.
Could be, but I do think. But I really hope I'm right. This one, I'm really confident. I'm confident in this guess, Hannah.
Since you think it is going to be Maya, who do you want? Do you want it to be Maya? Do you want it to be someone else?
Are you gonna have to make me pick? You're gonna have to make me pick between the 4 Midweek Update hosts.
I am.
I'm not really. I'm not gonna play favorites here.
Who do you think would be? Who do you think would put on a great show with Ruby for that?
I think Maya and Ruby mesh really well.
Yeah.
And I really hope that we have live the shot of everybody doing the Cotton Eye Joe. I really hope that they didn't miss Mr. Stein doing the Cotton Eye Joe.
Yes, but now let's throw it back over to Ryan Marr for another interview.
Mar with B&B's very own Bree Bolin. You can find her on Talking Cookies every once in a while, and B&B's very own midweek update. I'm versing her right now. Hopefully, I do not lose. Here we go. This is not friendly. Mike broke, but it's still here. I'm Ryan Marr, back to you at the table.
And we are back.
Ryan, valiant effort. I couldn't catch who won. Did you catch who won?
I did not, but I saw it was Ryan Marr, who you guys saw before, and who is your field reporter, against Bree Bolin, who is one of your midweek update hosts. So two very familiar faces here on BMB.
I do say we were definitely playing favorites in who we wanted to win. Of course,
yes.
You were definitely rooting for Bree.
I was rooting for Bree.
I was rooting for Ryan. He had to win. He has to win something today. Am I right?
I don't know. I think Bree looked like she was putting up such a good fight. So I'm not sure who won, but maybe we'll find out, and you'll know later too.
We'll learn. We can always watch it back.
Yes, and I know you guys definitely got to see, so you know before us. So you have an advantage.
Yeah, the advantage is definitely clear. As this event has been looking so good. It's been coming out so well, and just an amazing job to all of the senior leaders, and of course Ms. Geller, and it's been and the fall festival is real. The fall festival. I have a proposal for the student government and junior leaders. Can there be? I know we have Winterfest, but can we do this something like this every season? Can we do we have Winterfest? I know that is a thing we did that during my freshman year.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if we have a spring variant of this, and I really hope we do.
I really hope so too. It's a good way for the Mepham community to come together, and it's a way for you guys at home to see how the Mepham community shows their school spirit and comes together.
We're gonna have both cameras for you to swap between.
So this is something that I really would like to see, maybe with or without bubble soccer, of course.
Yes, I hope so.
It's been a great time. You can see people are kind of the spike ball game. Might have gotten a little bit of heat. Got a little heated. We saw a couple of Mepham athletes going head to head. Got from the Bellmore-Merrick Bulldogs. See Greg Polini going up against Mepham varsity soccer player Sean Scott. Those two going head to head, 1-on-1. I could see it right now. Do I become a sportscaster right now?
I don't know. I think we should keep it with Fall Festival, well, even though there is some sports here. Like Spike Ball is having such a good turnout right now, along with all the other events here.
Sean's looking good. Seaning. And they've just been kind of overestimating their own skill level, but looks like real fun. And and they normally have been saying, I'm going to win this, I'm going to win this. I would not stand a shot. I would not have a shot against either of them.
I wouldn't have a shot against almost anyone because I have only played spike ball once. I would love to play it again, though.
And you and I, absolutely. And I think you and I together would beat Sean and Greg. I think you and I together would do it.
I don't know. I played once and it was years ago, so I don't remember exactly all of the rules for it.
Don't worry. You'll learn. Don't worry. You'll learn as you go, Hannah. You will learn as you go.
And now the food is smelling so good. And let's see what Ryan Marr has to say next.
It's very special too.
This is probably, I'm Ryan Marr. Sorry, I skipped that part. I'm Ryan Marr. We're at Mepham's Fall Festival once again. You can't get rid of me. I'm here with Miss Kalish, the Mepham's art teacher, B&B teacher, and art club advisor. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Good. This is probably the main event of the night. I'm beating a teacher here, obviously. I wish. So we're gonna race right now. Let's do it.
Featuring the platinum band.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1, go! Let's go, Miss K! Miss K's winning, I think.
Go, Miss K!
Bring it on.
I won once again.
I couldn't be.
Back to you at the table.
I tried. I fell right at the beginning.
And we are back. You guys just saw a great and very close race between Miss Kalish and Ryan Marr. Miss Kalish is our broadcasting teacher, and she's an amazing teacher who we all have connected with so much.
Miss Kalish she teaches freshmen. She teaches one junior class, the class that we are a part of, and she also teaches the freshman and the sophomore class She teaches Foundations of Art, which is a class where our students will learn the basics of Photoshop, enough that it'll take to make graphics for the morning announcements. Now, Miss Kalish, I was really pulling for you there. I was really hoping that you could pull off the upset, but it's okay. You'll get him next time, and I will avenge your defeat if I'm given the opportunity. But on a completely unrelated note, the whole Ken Manno find his flannel. It's back. It is fall. It is sweater weather day for Spirit Week here at Mepham. Of course, I came in wearing the Mepham colored flannel, and I had to take it off to reveal my Mepham Capella. The Mepham Capella shirt. Hold. Do we acknowledge the music, Hannah?
I don't know if they can hear the music on here because we definitely don't want to get copyrighted. So I'm not sure. You guys might be able to hear it. You might not. We're not sure. But going back to what Manno said before about the class Ms. Kalish has taught, they have been making title screens and lower thirds right now, and you've actually seen one of those title screens has turned into the new graphic you see on the B&B YouTube channel for Midweek Update, made by Brianna Boland, one of our Midweek Update hosts.
Some of the graphics that those students make in that class is truly extraordinary, and they can go up for awards, for VMB awards, and they can be used all over the channel. The actual winner of Best Title Screen was created in Foundations of Art. Yeah, I don't want to be that guy, but it was my submission for the 314 project.
Yeah, and that was a truly amazing graphic.
Thank you, Hannah. Thank you. I was really proud of it, how I was able to do the typography for that graphic. If you want to see what the title screen looked like, you can go back to March 14th, of course, of 2021, which is directly a year after we all went into the original quarantine.
Yes, and those skills from Ms. Kalish's class are used throughout the rest of your years here at B&B. be to make scoreboards, schedules, lower thirds, and some of the graphics you see behind the talent on morning announcements, midweek update, and talking cookies, and of course sports talk.
Yep. And we have such talented graphic designers here. And Ryan Marr, he's got more after his thrilling victory against Miss Kalish. So take it away, Ryan.
To the right, y'all. To the left.
What's up, Mepham? I'm Ryan Marr, back again at the Fall Festival. You cannot get rid of me. I'm here with Jalen. How are you today?
I'm good.
Have you done anything yet? What was your favorite part?
I have not done anything recently, but I was hanging with my friends because I injured my knee, but so far everything's like so good.
That's good. I hope you're okay. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm getting better.
That's good. I mean, this whole event is for everyone to meet up with their friends, so I'm happy that everyone is.
Yeah.
You know, the sound music right now is showing that this party is live, so that's great. Have you eaten anything?
Yes, I got a fried Oreo, which was delicious, and then I got churros, which is awesome.
That's good. Did you wait on the long line?
Yeah, and I was just talking, so it went by fast.
That's good.
Cha-cha now.
We're gonna throw it back to the studio.
Cha-cha again. Turn it out.
Thank you, Ryan, and we are back.
I think honestly, it is time to. I feel like it is time that I settle the score with Ryan. Someone needs to let Ryan know that a formal challenge has been issued for me versus him in the boot camp.
I don't know if that will be able to happen because Ryan looks like he's having so much fun with all these interviews and doing all these events, and we are having another kind of fun here talking to you guys here at home.
It's a great time here at Mepham High School. It's one of the newer events, and another event that we have coming up is the fall play produced by Skull and Bones. It'll be, of course, both showings of Midnight Summer's Dream will be covered by BMB. So it'll be another one of the great Mepham events that we have.
Absolutely, and that will be on here in a few weeks. I think it's on the 20th and 21st of this month, so stay tuned. It's in about 2 weeks, so you get excited.
I'm very, very excited for the play. I know so many people who will be performing, and I'm so excited to see them perform. For some of them, it is their last fall play as a member of Skull and Bones, as their seniors, of course. So I'm very excited. I've heard the level of talent in Skull and Bones is through the roof, as it always is. So I'll be excited. I'm very excited. Ryan Marr is just not stopping. He's got more interviews for us, so let's send it out to him.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr, back once again, literally once again, with
Rudy, Zabe,
from the cancer table. How have you guys done tonight?
It's incredible. We got so many donations. It's just, the environment's crazy. We're so thankful for all of you for donating and helping people in need.
If you guys are still here and you're watching this episode, please go stop by and donate if you can. It would be greatly appreciated. So, have you guys eaten anything?
Yes, I'm eating fried Oreos. They have funnel cake as well, so it's really good. We're having the best time. This is great.
That's great. Let's throw it back to the table.
And we are back, and Ryan gave us a little show of what he was doing. Just like the show we will be seeing of A Midnight Summer's Dream, which is actually a play by Shakespeare.
Yeah, it is. I'm pretty sure Shakespeare is a very common thing to read in English classes, but the Mepham English department, Mepham's English department is really talking about independent reading over Shakespeare, and I'm very grateful for that, I will say.
Yes, me too. And this play, since it is by Shakespeare, it is going to be a little difficult to put on, but with all this practice that they have and all these rehearsals for the past few weeks and possibly, I think, months too.
Definitely months.
I can't wait to see all their hard work.
If anybody can put on a play as hard as a Shakespeare play, Skull and Bones is definitely the one who can do it.
Absolutely.
Now, Hannah, night is somewhat falling. The sun is setting. The Fall Festival is still going strong. Rarely is that an event like this that can keep the attention of so many students for so long. The crowd has not dwindled, and everybody's still here having fun with their friends. So what do you think has made Fall Festival so successful?
I don't know. I think all the music playing and all these different events give the students, our fellow students, a way to try everything and to keep themselves entertained by trying all these different events here.
Also, just something different. It's something new, and I feel like this breath of fresh air, quite literally, because I'm pretty sure, of course we're outside. It's been something new. I think the student body is very interested. These new events always grab the attention of the students, and these new events rarely end up being flops. This one is one of the latest successes, and the Fall Festival will become a tradition for years and years to come.
Yes, and new events mean new opportunities for all of these students. And with these new events, makes people want to come more.
So I want to just point out our in-house DJ, who's also a member of B&B, Luke Melfa, who is the star of What's Poppin' Pirates, a show that has been a little bit on and off in B&B, but it's meant to take a look inside the student life here at Mepham High School. Luke is one of our main audio engineers, also one of our main technical directors, editors. A lot of the things that are behind the scenes, Luke has his fingerprints on. Luke is one of the highest contributors in our senior class.
I completely agree that there are so many seniors this year who do contribute a lot.
Tom Morrow, Alyssa Romandetto, and the Emily Yucht, who puts on the morning announcements. Connor Ward, who you see on the morning announcements, and on midweek update. The class of 2022 is pulling their weight here in BMB, and the class of 2023, we are ready for our senior year.
Absolutely.
We are ready to fully take over and show what we can do. I'm excited for that.
Me too, but it's definitely going to be some big shoes to fill. So let's throw it back over to Ryan Marr with another interview.
Hello guys, I'm Ryan Marr, back at the Mepham's Fall Festival, the first ever Fall Festival with Miss Geller, the organizer and advisor of student government who organized this. How are you today?
I'm doing awesome. How are you?
Good, how are you? Well, I mean, you're not really supposed to, I'm not really supposed to say that. But the outcome was once again amazing. We interviewed you before. How do you feel at that? It's almost the end of it, and there's still a lot of kids here.
I am so happy that everyone stayed to the end because, when you host an event that is basically kids playing games, I didn't know if everyone's going to stay, and we still have 15 minutes left, and it doesn't look like anyone's going home. So
that's definitely good. I mean, I was racing a teacher before in the thing. I won once again. But it's great. Did you get to do anything?
Yeah, I got to joust Patrick Hennessy, and I think I beat him. So that was fun, and I got to eat some of the food. But besides that, I just enjoyed watching everyone have a good time.
That's good, and you must feel very good that everything is still here. Everything went well. There was no problems whatsoever.
Nope, no problems whatsoever, except kids having a good time. That's it.
That's good. Let's throw it back to the table.
Thanks, Ryan, and thank you, Miss Geller, for being in front of the camera. And of course, putting on this incredible event. Miss Geller is in charge of the student government and the senior and junior leadership classes here at Mepham High School, and she was the mastermind behind the Fall Festival. And you have Miss Geller. Do you have Miss Geller twice this year, or?
No, I just have her for leadership, but I'm lucky to have her as a teacher because she works so hard to put on lessons and all these extra activities. Like, I can't wait to see what else she puts on this year and has her hands all over.
I have Miss Geller for AP United States History. I cannot say that I like the class just because I am not exactly interested in history, although they say those who fail to understand history are doomed to repeat it. History has just never been one of my best subjects. But Miss Geller is an incredible teacher, and she does a great job keeping us all engaged in the lesson and also dealing with some of the people that are in that class. I won't name names, however, but you know who you are.
Absolutely. So I can't wait to see all the future events this year.
And if you had to come up with your own event, I know it's a tough question, but if you had to put something on here at Mepham High School, just give me a pitch. What would you just pitch the event to me?
I don't know. I did like your idea from before to have, since we have a fall festival and a winter fest, I would love to have a spring festival.
I agree.
Because it'll be a lot warmer out, the sun will stay out much later, so you won't be in the dark. So, which would you pitch?
What I think we should do, I think there's so many talents. This is something really oddly specific. It's a B&B specific event that we get the school out to as like spectators, but like B&B sports is one of the most prevalent things we do, and Ryan Marr, of course, he's of course trying to become a part of our sports team. But I'll pitch this event to you when we get back from Ryan Marr, who I'm pretty sure that is Mr. Del Rosario. Who, let's send it to Ryan Marr.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr. This is at Mepham's Fall Festival, first ever Fall Festival with Mr. Del Rosario, Assistant Principal at Mepham. How are you today?
I'm doing well, Ryan. How are you?
I'm very good. You know, there's a great outcome, and how do you feel that everyone's still here, that everyone's having fun, and it's being a great time?
I love it. It's been a great event. This is our first year doing the Fall Festival. I think we had a great turnout. Looks like everyone's having a good time. And, give Ms. Geller a lot of credit for putting this together with her students.
Do you think that this will happen next year also, like a reoccurrence?
Yeah, I hope so. Hopefully it does happen next year. This is great.
That's very good. I mean, it's great. Everyone's still here. It's not dark whatsoever. It's a great night. The weather was great. So let's throw it back to the table so they can talk a little bit more about it.
Good job, guys.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
Thank you, Ryan, and thank you, Mr. Del Rosario, for allowing us to have this event here today.
Thank you. So we were talking when we were back before Ryan's interview. We were talking about if I had to put on any sort of event here at Mepham, what would it be? Yeah. So I was thinking B&B sports is one of the most prevalent things that we do. So I was thinking there's so many talented athletes in B&B. Why don't we show it off head to head? It would be an opportunity for our freshmen to get experience in jobs at B&B, and it would also be a chance for our upperclassmen to kind of show off their athletic skills. In a B&B, it would be a B&B like charity basketball game kind of. Let our freshmen get on the air, operate the cameras, and let our upperclassmen show off their basketball skills, or in my case, my non-existent basketball skills. Although you did see me yesterday in our camera training where you could see pictures up on our B&B's Instagram. Yes. Go check it out.
Absolutely. There are so many posts, and we are trying to post as much as possible on the Instagram. There are pictures from our boot camp last night. You get to see the thumbnail, the picture from Midweek Update, and you might get to see some pictures of tonight's event, along with Mepham's Instagram. And does Mepha Capella have an Instagram too?
Yes, we do. It is Mepha Capella. That is the name. There's no underscores, no numbers, none of that. It's just straight Mepha Capella. It is spelled exactly how you think it is. So just type it into your search bar. We will probably be the first handle that comes up when you search our name.
So make sure you are following the Mepham Instagram, the Mepha Capella Instagram, and of course the Bellmore-Merrick Broadcasting Instagram.
Of course, follow us. I'm not sure if it had any pictures of us playing of me and you and I playing in that mock basketball game that we had. We kind of got to live out that event yesterday. Yes, we were simulating a basketball game so that our younger camera operators could train in real game situations. And I will say, myself, James Bickham, and Jake Manno, we could not miss shots. We were great on the defensive end, great on the offensive end, and I will have to give a shout out to you. You were playing well too.
Yes, along with Brianna Bolin.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure that there are pictures of that game last night. But you get to see some of our underclassmen learn how to use the cameras and get to see their setup. And Mr. Stein got to talk to them, so you'll get to see that as well on there. We have a little bit of a minor tragedy. They're taking down the blow-ups. They're taking down the blow-ups. So Ryan Marr, unfortunately, I will not get to race you in the boot camp blow-up, but you do have an interview for us, or so I'm told. Let's see what you got, Ryan.
Hello, I'm Ryan Marr over here at the food truck with. Hello, what's your name, sir?
John.
Good. Well, that's right. How are you feeling today?
Oh, I'm feeling good. How about yourself?
I'm good. How many people did you guys have today?
About 300, I would say, and we never run out of stuff. We ran out of stuff.
Wow, that's incredible. Like, was it hard to keep up with all the people?
Not really. We do a good job of keeping up. You know, we don't.
Professionals. We're true professionals.
We don't have a hard time.
That's good. Well, from what I hear, everyone was here. Everyone loved the food. So great job, guys.
Thank you.
Let's throw it back to the table so I can talk about it. We're good?
And we are back. That was an amazing interview with some of the staff from the food truck here today.
And I'm a little bit disappointed that we're not going to be able to get to try some of the food. It looks so incredibly delicious.
Absolutely. And they are now deflating the inflatables.
I'm a little upset. I wanted to be able to get my shot at taking Ryan on in the inflatable, but no matter. It is okay. We all know I would have beaten him anyway.
I don't know. I think Ryan had a pretty good shot.
I know. Trust me. I know.
I don't know, Ryan. I think Ryan could have beat you. I really do.
Really?
I do.
We need to put up a poll in the YouTube. Whoever is run, we need to put up a poll, maybe in the top right corner of your screen if we can get that going. Who would win on the boot camp obstacle course? Would it be me or would it be Ryan Marr? And someone needs to let us know. We need to know what the general public thinks, because I think I beat Ryan. I'm pretty sure Ryan thinks he beat me. But that will be to be determined, as I'm pretty sure that is it for us at the Fall Festival.
Yes, we were lucky enough to stay here and talk to you guys and let you see what goes on at the Fall Festival this year. So for Ryan Marr and Matt Manno, I've been Hannah Broxmeyer, and I will see you guys next time on the morning announcements. And Manno will see you on the morning announcements.
I'll see you on the morning announcements. It'll be a great time.
Have a good night, guys.
Have a good night, everybody.